Imagine being born in rural 1950s Mississippi to an impoverished, single teenage mother. Imagine suffering abuse from the age of 9, then running away from home at 13, only to become pregnant at 14 and lose your first child. Imagine you're a black woman in an era where old white men made and enforced all the rules. Sounds unreal, right? Well, it's actually true. She eventually turned the tables, but it took her guts and grit. She moved to Tennessee to live with her father and began to excel in school while working part-time reading news for a local radio station until she could earn a scholarship to college at Tennessee State. She landed her first post-graduation job at Nashville station and did well. But she was set up for failure. She was seen as too emotional and too caring, and that caused her to be fired from a Baltimore TV gig where the producer described her as unfit for television news. But she didn't give up. She loved television, but she preferred human interest stories to hard news. She later took a job co-hosting a show called People Are Talking, where people saw it as a step down. But the great woman made lemonade. The show was successful enough to run for 5 years, after which she was recruited for a morning talk that became a household name. She became an international sensation with a net worth around $4 billion. She was the richest African American of the 20th century and North America's first black multi-billionaire, and has been ranked the greatest black philanthropist in American history. Her name was Oprah Winfrey, the Queen Sensation. Moral of the story: what Oprah had was a unique combination of empathy, determination, and the ability to keep moving forward when all else had fallen apart. Her ability to excel in business while not being business-oriented is a marvel. As Oprah once said, breathe, let go, and remind yourself that this very moment is the only one you know you have for sure.